I joined the company in 1980 as a dancer. I was already towards the end of my career, and someone said, "Oh, you should do this. They're going on a 10-week tour of South America." And I said, "Oh, that sounds like fun." And so I really loved it. It's lots and lots of fun. If it's fun for the audience, it's also fun for the dancers, performers on stage. And then I moved into management, continuing to dance, and became artistic director in the early 90s. And then I stopped dancing at about 97. We'll be in the UK in 2 different tours, one in the fall and then one in the spring. And we'll be doing what I consider to be our classic program. Some of the ballets we have done already in the UK, but we're repeating the whole program because it's been many, many years, and it's sort of our classic best program. That includes Swan Lake Act 2, and then we'll open the second act with a pas de deux, followed by pas de quatre, Le Grand Pas de Quatre, which is a romantic era ballet of 4 competing ballerinas. That is new to the UK, and we will close the program with our glorious one-act rendition of Paquita. The great thing about Ballet Trocadero is that it appeals to everybody. It appeals to dance lovers and dance haters. It appeals to the comedy crowd, the theater crowd, the gay crowd, the children crowd, just about everybody. I think the thing that makes the Trocadero so popular with the theater managers is that they see a wide variety of, a wide segment of the population in the theater. And I think that's nice because it's bringing people together. The wonderful thing about Trocadero is that if you have a lot of knowledge, like you're a dance historian, it's great. And if you have no knowledge at all, it's also great. So no experience required. It's actually a really good introduction for children to ballet because we do the classics, but we do them with humor. So kids like that. What it takes to be a dancer in the Trocks, we need 3 things, or we need elements of 3 things. We need a nice dancer, a dancer with a sense of humor, and a team player. If you're a nice dancer and a team player, no problem, and not much sense of humor, it's okay. If you have a sense of humor, not that strong of a dancer, and a team player, okay. But if you're a nice dancer and have a sense of humor and you're not a team player, it doesn't work. We want really we're like a family. We're on the road all the time. We want everybody, we don't want anyone to fit into the group, but we want everyone to be able to function in the group. And because that keeps the show nice, because the energy on stage is legitimately and truly nice. And we want it to be nice outside the theater as well. All the dancers are male. It came about, I think it was some dancers who said, "Oh, let's spoof ballet." And so in the early years, there were women in the show. But the women couldn't adequately cross-dress and actually do the part that a man would do. Couldn't lift the guys, and it wasn't funny. A woman in tights, a woman in pants is not funny, but a man on the street in a dress still is funny. So it developed that the women stopped performing in the show. So I think it's developed slowly. And the reason why it's still going is because the show's good and dance is popular, and we're not a museum, and we attract a lot of comedian-type dancers, and they are encouraged to bring their own sensibility to the show within the context of our show. So it keeps it fresh because we're always trying new things. We're not a museum. If something doesn't work, we change it. If something works better with somebody else, we change it. So it keeps it fresh. This is not like a regular ballet company. We do have a specific aesthetic. And I do not think it would be possible for someone, without changing the aesthetic of the company, not to have danced. So I'm assuming that on stage right now as they rehearse, there's somebody who will be coming in as artistic director when I retire. I think that would be important. But you never know. There might be some brilliant guy out there who understands our aesthetics, who comes in and wows us, and so. But it helps.